composure. I'm older and I'm moving faster than ever. I'm cold with it, whether for casters or whether it's 4 lines or more. I'm the master of never.
What's up, guys? It's Pastor Jordan. I'm back. Today we're reacting to some X. I haven't reacted to X in a minute, but I've really been enjoying it. I'm really excited to be here. I really love what we're doing on this channel. I hope that you love it too. And today we're reacting to some X Sad. I'm super excited for it. You guys have asked for it. I know that this one is an actual music video by the actual, by actually by X. So I'm super excited. And we're just gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna go for it.
Everything she took my heart.
Bro, this video is wild. I feel like, I don't know, sometimes music videos are just kind of like, we need it to be able to promote the song better. And then sometimes I feel like somebody says, look, I have this song, but this is really my idea for the video. And like, that's art too. Some musicians literally, like, I feel like they're also, I don't want to call them cinematographers because they're not the ones, like, they're not always the one designing the shots or designing the flow. But they're the ones with the picture of what they want people to take away from and how the scene should go and like what's supposed to happen. Like obviously it's this idea that he's fighting himself, and I also think it's cool because you guys said that when he was changing his hair color to purple, not blue, that he was supposed to like he was on this journey of changing and becoming better. And like here he is, like the blue one is fighting the one that was in the coffin, the one that was supposed to be dying, the one that was supposed to be put to death. And that's how it is, bro. That's honestly how it is. You try to put something to death, you try to get rid of something, and it just comes back, bro. It doesn't matter how many times you kill it. It comes back. Like you have to deal with it for real, because you try to bury it, you try to get rid of it, you try to kill it, and it's never ending. It's so hard to kill stuff in your life, whether it's an addiction or like a relationship, or that stuff just comes back, bro. It comes back to haunt you. It comes back to get you. And you have to fight really hard to get through that stuff, to get over it. I get that, bro. I get that 100%. Because it can be so incredibly difficult to just stop something and never ever have to look back, never ever struggle again, never ever deal with it again. For most people, if you're addicted and you try to quit, you relapse a lot of times. Or for most people, if you're in an abusive relationship and you try to get out of it, you go back to that person a lot. Like this is the kind of stuff that, paints a real picture of what it's like to go through life. We're hardwired to just do what is easiest. We're hardwired to take the easy route. And if we're not actively trying to pursue something and finding reasons to take the difficult route, you're gonna go back because it's easy. That's where all your stuff is. That's where that's where your heart is. That's just who you're comfortable with. Well, who am I gonna be with now? Where am I gonna live? What am I gonna, it's difficult. So you just go back. You go back to the relationship, or well, what am I supposed to do instead of getting high when somebody hurts me or I feel sad, or like you just go back to getting high because it's the easiest thing. We do what is easy. We're most times we're a product of our habitual lifestyle. So if you've always been addicted to drugs and then you try to quit and then something bad happens, your immediate reaction is to want to go back to the drugs. You have to hardwire your brain to act different. And so it makes sense that he's trying to change, he's trying to be different, and the old him just keeps popping back up.
Left me lonely, acting broken, heart contentious. I won't feel.
And for him, I know, I wouldn't say that he was like religious, and I wouldn't say that he was a certain religion, but it's obvious he was very spiritual. And so for him, like his changing, it's not just like a self-help book, it's not just somebody said, hey, this is a better habit or a better lifestyle to have. It's him, like he's searching and he's finding things that speak to him, and he's finding things that he feels like he can relate to. And so this is a picture of that. It's him on this journey, and maybe something talked to him, maybe something didn't, but obviously by being the spiritual that he was, I guess he felt that he was,
But I fucking.
And so like he's starting to understand that he can beat it, he can be better, he can actually overcome. And so now it's getting easier to defeat the old him, right? That's how it works. That's how it works. Your first time relapsing, it's a lot harder to stop it than your 50th time relapsing, or when you're a year off drugs, it's really hard not to go back. But when you're 10 years off drugs, it's not even a second thought anymore. When you're a week off drugs, you go back right away. It's easy. Time time and learning to be yourself and learning to be the new you, time learning how to deal and how to cope in a new way, the old stuff doesn't hit you as much anymore. It doesn't get to you the same way. That's where he's, that's the picture that he's painting, is he's learning about himself. He's learning how to be the new him. He's learning about, this new lifestyle, and it's helpful and it's beneficial. So it's easy for him to defeat the old him, because the reason people go to drugs, it's not because it's fun. It's because they feel like it's their only way out. The reason people, live the lifestyles that they live is because they don't feel like they have any other option. So when you learn that you have other options, when you learn that you don't have to give in to that stuff, then all of a sudden, it's very easy not to go back. It's very easy to stop because you don't want it anymore. You never wanted it to begin with, but now you don't need it. See? If you create other ways, that's what people don't understand, is you can't just run from an addiction. You can't just run from a bad lifestyle. You can't just run from a struggle. You have to run to something else. You have to run into something else. For me, and what I would say is that if you want to escape from something, you have to run into the arms of Jesus. You have to replace those things with God. You don't have to believe that, but that's what I think. And whether or not you want it to be God, it's still true. You're always going to go back to it if you don't have anything else to replace it with. That's why people get hooked on drugs and then they quit and then become alcoholics. You replace one vice with another, because that's also the easiest route. You're not becoming a new you. You're not overcoming. You're just replacing it. Some of you guys, I bet, you have addictions and then you tried to beat them and now you're just addicted to something else. And maybe it's not as bad, or you think it's not as bad, but it's catching up with you. That's where you really have to think about what changes are you going to make and how are you going to make them. Super deep, dude. This is super deep. I really, as I continue to listen to his music and listen to the things you guys share with me, I'm continuing to like him more and more. Just because he's very good at showing things and saying things without saying them. Like for some of you in the last video with Chain Food, it was talking about wearing a sweater in the summer. I was saying, why do we do that? And then some of you said it's obvious that he's talking about self-harm. That really hit. Because a lot of you were just like, oh, well, it means you're sad. People who are sad always wear sweaters. No. Now that I think about it, most people who are always wearing long sleeves, it's because they're cutting themselves. You guys are with it. You understand this stuff. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the reactions. But it's not like he didn't care about him in the past, right? Bro, that's awesome. That's really cool. I like it. Oh, that's cool. That's really good. Look, there's Trippie Redd. We're gonna get to that eventually. Bro, dope. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy reacting to this music. I hope that you guys continue to enjoy it too. And subscribe, like, if you want to see more of my personal life, you want to see what I'm doing, you want to be the first one to know, you want to submit a reaction and I actually do it right away, go join my Patreon. That's where that kind of stuff will happen. If you just want to talk to me, say what's up, go send me a message on Instagram or go join my Discord. I'm always on there. I talk to the people who are active on my Discord daily, play games with them daily, hang out with them daily. That's it, man. That's all. Go subscribe to my second channel. I stream there, I play games there, I hang out with you guys there, all that stuff. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.
Bad day, 11 years I dealt with that the same way. Emotions spiraling, a pilot screaming, Mayday, Mayday. Porn screaming, make way. Make room in your life, I'll be your Potiphar's wife. I'll ease your pain and your strife, I'll be your reason to lie, so you can eat with your eyes, make love with me in your mind. I've been looking for you, I just wanted to help you. I know you're struggling right now, it's been a while since I felt you. I know just the thing to ease the strain, that it overwhelm you. Just forget about your problems with the way that I touch you. I know you think about it, you open pics.